We're here today with Schrole Group Managing Director, Rob Graham. Rob, thanks for your time.
Thanks, David.
Are you able to share some of the key elements of the Schrole business?
We have 4 business units. We have Schrole Connect, which is our recruitment platform for international schools. Schrole Cover, which is our fast fill app for relief teachers and for other businesses as well. Schrole Verify, which is our background checking business unit, and also ETAS, which is our registered training organisation.
And in terms of Connect, are you able to share some of the growth of that business in recent times?
Yeah, we started that business 3 or 4 years ago and had 6 clients, and over the last 12 months we've gone from just over 100 clients to 150. And what we're seeing is a lot more market acceptance of our product, and people really like using it.
And in terms of cover?
Cover has been massive for us. We've really seen a market saturation in Western Australia. We have 20% of the market. Went from 6 schools, 12 schools, 6 to 12 schools, and now at well over 140 schools using it in Western Australia alone.
And Verify, why is that so important to the schools market?
The biggest issue around hiring teachers into international schools is checking to see who they are. And part of the problem that has happened in the schools is there's been a number of pedophiles who've escaped their home country and have been hiding out in international schools. And it's caused some big scandals in the last few years. And it's an ongoing problem, and so international schools have been looking for a standard way of checking back the background of teachers, and Schrole Verify it does that. It's very comprehensive background checking against a number of different criteria, including identification checks, qualification checks, and also criminal sanctions checks as well.
And the sleeper in the portfolio, ETAS?
ETAS, yes. ETAS is a family business, and it was rolled into the business and it's been around for 20 years. Has been providing a lot of training into mining companies. Obviously we went through a bit of a downturn in the last couple of years, but it's coming back very strongly. We provide a qualification which is very well sought after by organisations called the Cert 4 and Training Assessment. We're one of a handful of companies who can deliver that in Western Australia, and we've seen a huge resurgence in that recently.
And in terms of growth, how has the growth in each of those products occurred over the last 6 to 12 months?
Before we listed, very much organic, because we didn't have the cash to go out there and market it. So in the last couple of months, we've developed a marketing team who are now spending a bit of time and money in developing our websites, and also a marketing strategy to go out and approach each market in a different way.
While you were unlisted and preparing for that listing journey, growth didn't stop.
No, that's because we had good products, and people. When we had growth, we had revenue. People were paying for our product and liked it. We just didn't have the way of getting out and selling it to a wider market. So the cash that we've raised has enabled us to do that.
And in terms of revenue?
Each business unit is revenue generating. Connect has, over the last 12 months, has just done under $1 million and continue to grow. That's our flagship product. Each of the products has revenue. We expect to have revenue coming in from Verify very soon.
And in terms of the recently announced ISS deal?
That is significant for us. ISS is a really well established international schools company, very well respected, and that increases our platform by more than 150%. So we go from 150 schools to well over 380 schools, 120,000 teachers, and we get the credibility of partnering with a well respected company. Not only that, we get the opportunity to cross sell other products into that wider base. It's a significant revenue stream for us as well.
In terms of the key elements of that partnership? Okay,
so the way that is structured is that we will own the subsidiary that will run it, and all the revenue will flow through that entity. We will share revenue with ISS, but all the income is coming through to our company as reportable through Schrole. We will be sharing the income in a grant. We'll grandfather both companies' income to start off with, but also be sharing on a 50-50 basis moving forward. But all the products that we have, including Verify and Cover, will be ours completely.
So it gives you a wider base of which to cross-sell your products and a strong brand name to partner up with.
Yes, so we've called it ISS Schrole Advantage for the reason we both feel like we have good brand names. And already the indications from schools internationally is that this is going to be a fantastic product.
And looking forward, is it about scaling the business globally?
What this does for us, by having strong partnerships, it enables us to have another company to help us do the heavy lifting in international schools. It's a massive market and hard to cover. When you think about every country in the world having an international school, it's hard for us to cover it.
In terms of looking forward, what should investors be focused on?
But for us, it's revenue. Obviously, the growth in revenue is one thing, but also the growth in the number of schools who are using our products. And across and cover, it's the number of licenses we sell. So if we're looking for an extension or expansion to other hospitals, that's something to look for. And I think also in terms of Verify is the announcement of verified deals with schools. So we have individual candidates who can book checks through us, but also schools can do it across the board for all their schools, for all their teachers and schools.
Having already experienced significant growth as an unlisted company, now in the listed environment, exciting times ahead. Rob, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.